top 5 biggest losers in 2025 NBA draft. On number 5, we start with the New Orleans Pelicans. I mean, this team was so pathetic, I don't even fucking feel bad about them dropping 3 places considering the names you have in your team. Zion, CJ McCollum, you made a trade for Murphy. Then you even got stuck with Brandon Ingram you couldn't get rid of, who somehow became the savior of your team for half of the season before you trade him for, before he got injured, and then you barely trade him for washed up Bruce Brown and Kelly Olynyk. I mean, you did not deserve that pick. I mean, I wish you even dropped even more, considering that with all these players, you barely got 21 win and you lost 61 game. On 4th place, we have none the other than Cooper Flag, or should I say Dallas Mavericks. I know this sounds bizarre considering that Dallas jumped for 10 places and essentially got the number 1 pick with 1.8% of chance, but this is now the two-edged sword, because if you keep Cooper Flag, it does not fit the bill or the what you were preaching all this time, how you are going for the win now team, because you are focusing on younger player while trading Luka for AD, and right now you are in the bad position where you essentially do not have place anymore for PJ Washington, who got pushed out by Anthony Davis, who doesn't want to play center anymore. He plays 4. And if you're gonna keep Cooper, essentially eliminates him completely out of this equation. And when you add up to the point that he needs his contract extension available, the same as Daniel Gafford, I wouldn't be surprised if both of them get dumped if you decide to keep Cooper, which according to all reports through the league right now, they will keep him. And who knows, maybe potentially they are able to get some kind of guard who's gonna replace Kyrie for half of the year for this money. But again, it's a kind of it's a sour pill to taste, because you invested so much in Gafford and Washington, and now you're gonna lose them for nothing. I think PJ Washington is gonna be 22 million per year right now. And do you really want to keep that guy with that kind of money? Especially how many wings right now do you have in your team? And for Cooper Flag, I mean, it doesn't sound good for you to go to this team. I think there is far more better options. I mean, and to kind of close the door to all these rumors are around Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis. I mean, if you can get Giannis, this would actually make a sense for your win now team. We are championship team now. But once again, I just don't know what's gonna happen. And according to that clown Patrick Dumont, he doesn't really want to lose yet another big name, because he got burned so much on the business side of losing Luka Doncic and the ticket sales and just sales in general with the sponsors and every other bullshit. On number 3, we have none the other Utah Jazz. And honestly, I don't feel bad one bit about them losing 4 spots and probably being the biggest loser, but more about that less. I mean, this is the team who just few seasons ago was the number 1 seed in the West, and they decided to blow whole thing up. And now you're expecting to get some fucking seed places in what, for 17 fucking wins. I mean, how about you go fuck yourself, dude? I mean, I don't feel bad, not for them, not for you, for Washington, Pelicans, or even Hornets for losing their fucking places. I mean, they had over 50% to get into top 4 and 14% to get number 1 seed, and they just failed miserably. And I said that, I mean, if your team cannot get at least 20 victories, I mean, how about you go fuck yourself? Moving on. On the number 2, yet another fucking tanking monster of Washington Wizards. And this team, I feel even less bad. Do you all remember this fucking bullshit when Washington Wizards somehow invented a no-trade clause on Kyle Kuzma and gave him the open fucking hand. Do you want to go on Dallas Mavericks when they fucking offered him? And he said, no, I like what we are building here. Congratulations, fucking idiot. You built one of the biggest mockeries in NBA. And go fuck yourself, you and Washington Wizards, for being such a fucking pathetic team. I mean, they could potentially get that fucking pick, which right now is a, let's be honest, Cooper Flag. But instead, you traded that piece of fucking shit, Kyle Kuzma, who went in game 1 and scored, 0 points, 0 assists, and 0 rebounds in 22 fucking minutes. This fucking clown. Like I said, I feel 0 sympathy or remorse towards all these fucking teams. Washington, Utah, I mean even Pelicans and Charlotte. Dishonorable mention. Dude, when you look at the roster, it doesn't look so bad. How the fuck you're not able to even squeeze fucking 20 victories? I mean, in respectfully, about 63, 64, 65, and even 61 losses. I mean, come on, you can go fuck yourself with that shit. You didn't even deserve to be in a fucking draft, at least be said. But let's move on. Number 1, and this might be surprising to lots of people. It's actually the Chicago Bulls. I mean, for people who are not familiar with this, Chicago Bulls and Dallas Mavericks essentially had the same record, and they split the games when they played each other. So the only way to give advantage to somebody was a coin toss, which happened in the April. And that coin toss, went to the favor of Dallas. Therefore, Dallas had 1 point and chance of getting number 1 spot, and Chicago Bulls had 1.7. And I feel so bad because when you go and look at that team in Chicago Bulls, they would really benefit from somebody like Cooper Flag. I mean, the whole thing is very young. Okay, apart from Vooch, which I believe this offseason he's gonna go somewhere. I don't believe that they're gonna start season with him in the roster. But dude, this team is a perfect environment for Cooper Flag. It's all young players. You know, they are in desperate need for the star. And he would fit, and you would have a place to grow. Because I don't think, I'm just not sold on him on fucking Dallas. I don't know, and it's like, I feel bad for Chicago Bulls and Bulls fan, but I don't know what's gonna happen there. I guess we're gonna see. I think the biggest spotlight is gonna be Dallas Mavericks. I mean, they are saying that they're not gonna trade him because Dumont got kind of all of a sudden he got the light about his head and he got enlightened that he doesn't have to trade the superstar, or he shouldn't. But once again, if the Giannis comes knocking to your door and Milwaukee becomes desperate for the superstar, like, let's be honest, Chicago is, do you make that move? I guess we're gonna see. That's all. Take care and see you next time.